welcome to Unews. I'm Carolina Sarassa. Happy Wednesday, feliz miércoles, and thank you for being with us today. And we begin this hour with a key Pentagon employee facing lawmakers today. This comes after bombshell testimony Tuesday from Ukrainian Ambassador Bill Taylor that left members of Congress gasping and stunned. Taylor making explosive allegations about how the president pressured Ukraine to investigate the Bidens. Lorraine Casares has the details.
The public is being swayed by all this testimony. A new Quinnipiac.
Thank you, Lorraine, for that report. And now the Trump administration official who wrote an anonymous essay about resistance from inside has a book deal. The book, meanwhile, in New York, two men who have served as stunning arrests of these two men would not have been possible if it wasn't for the Federal Election Commission complaint filed back in July of last year by the organization Campaign Legal Center, which monitors campaign contributions. Let's go to Brendan Fisher with the campaign. Another top story out of Washington today. President Trump is saying he has had big success on the Syrian-Turkish border. He says Turkey's president has agreed to a permanent ceasefire, and Trump has ordered all sanctions on that country to be lifted. But Russian forces are now moving in to patrol the territory where former U.S. allies, the Kurds, are settled. Pablo Gato has more details. Reports. In another wildfire in California, this time in San Bernardino County, where a blaze burned at least 7 acres of land and destroyed several homes. But as residents deal with the aftermath, many say it could have been much worse. And across California, residents across 16 counties are bracing for possible power shutoffs as one of the state utility companies tries to avert the risk of more fires. But as Ivan Taylor explains, that is not the only concern. A possible power shutdown could also have a devastating effect on local businesses. Coming up, details on a major investment. Welcome back to Unews. Across the country, an appeals court in San Francisco will hear arguments today in Joe Arpaio's attempt to erase his contempt of court conviction. A shocking new report from the city is highlighting the close relationship between domestic violence and homelessness. Blanca Rosa Vilches has more on the staggering figures. Thank you, Blanca. Now, 47 states are backing an antitrust investigation into Facebook. The ICE has retracted a major fine for an undocumented immigrant in Ohio who had been staying at a church to avoid deportation. Edith Espinal. Trump might already have a choice about who he wants to head up the Department of Homeland Security. And reportedly, it is one of the authors of the Trump administration's family separation policy at the border. Peggy Carranza has the details from New York City.
That current acting secretary of DHS, Kevin McAleenan, will leave his job on October 31st or at another date chosen by President Trump. In New York City, Peggy Carranza, Unews.
And still ahead, a tragic end. And welcome back to Unews. 4 American Airlines flight attendants were arrested on money laundering charges during a routine customs check at caught on camera is now the subject of an investigation in California. That video now going viral. Michelle Jurado has more details. The NYPD has released surveillance video of an armed robbery at a Brooklyn barbershop that happened earlier this month. Automatic moment caught on camera. Here a police officer saving a baby from choking. This after the child had already stopped breathing. Azul Alvarez has the full story. When a severe tornado hit the Dallas area this past weekend, many people spent the night in basements, bathrooms, and closets hiding from the severe weather. But for one woman, her night involved something more, the birth of her child. Catherine Leiras has more. Now, police raid a series of secret tunnels in Mexico. Security forces arrested 31 suspected cartel members in a raid on secret tunnels in Mexico City. Government of Colombia, the death of a U.S. citizen has generated criticism for the slow action of security officials. The man was traveling with his wife to witness the birth of his grandson when he vanished after leaving the immigration office. Gianni Apointe has more. And up next, we have more. So of salmon are not surviving migration, and as Roger Borges reports, the shortage is causing officials to make some difficult decisions. Up next, a historic game, and now to the World Series. 21-year-old Juan Soto and the Washington Nationals taking Game 1, surprising the Houston Astros and their star pitcher, Murray Murungi, has more. And finally, take a look at this video, a viral video showing. Have a great rest of your afternoon. Hasta mañana, entonces.